And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger. And together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org. Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities. Where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success. Where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
It's time for the 2017 Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union State Volleyball Championships on the Central Iowa Sports Network. 40 teams from the smallest towns to the biggest cities are competing for the title of state champion. The CISN.TV presentation of these state tournament matches is brought to you by Iowa Pork Producers, Mid-American Energy, Buena Vista University, Fairway Stores, Atlantic Bottling. Now let's go courtside at the U.S. Cellular Center in Cedar Rapids for state high school volleyball.
Good afternoon once again, everyone, and welcome back inside the U.S. Cellular Center in downtown Cedar Rapids as we are live on CISN.TV, the #1 streaming source of local high school sports. And we're coming to you live on the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. We continue to bring you live coverage of the 2017 Iowa Girls High School State Volleyball Tournament. We're moving through semifinal Thursday as we are now into Class 2A semifinals. There's been a lot of exciting moments today. Just a little bit ago in Class 3A, #2 seed Carol Kemper was ousted by it was totally unexpected, really. They were highly favored, but they got defeated, and Carol Kemper will not get a rematch with Sioux Center in the finals, as Carol Kemper was defeated by Waterloo Columbus. So Waterloo Columbus is into the finals, and Sioux Center, the #1 seed, also into the finals in Class 3A. They also had to go 5 sets, just like Kemper did. Osage jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and then Sioux Center battled back to win 3 in a row to move on to the finals. Same thing Waterloo Columbus did. They dropped the first 2, won the next 3, and on to the finals in 3A for Waterloo Columbus. Just goes to show it ain't over until it's over, especially at the state tournament. We go to Class 2A. We're glad to have you alongside my producer, Peter Tarpey. My name is Jamie Brockman. And in this 2A semifinal on court #2, we've got the #2 seed Wolfpack of Western Christian and the #3 seed Spartans of Grundy Center going head-to-head. Over on the other court, court 1, you've got the #1 seed Dyke New Hartford, who may be the overall best team in the entire state tournament, all 5 classes combined, and they are taking on the #4 seed Council Bluffs St. Albert's. Those are your 2A semifinal matchups. As we look at these two teams, Grundy Center, they got here with a 3-0 clean sweep of Sydney in the quarterfinal round, 25-12 25-17 and 25-18. Brooke Flater had a big match with 12 kills. Kylie Willis, a junior, 13 kills. And also Haley Wallace, 11 kills in that match for Grundy Center to help the Spartans move on. They defeated Hudson, BCL, UW, and Pella Christian in the regional tournament to get here to the U.S. Cellular Tournament. It's their second straight trip to the state tournament. They were surprise qualifiers last year, and this year the entire starting lineup returns. Looking now at Western Christian, the Wolfpack, of course, they're a powerhouse in all girls sports, whether it be in softball or basketball or volleyball. They seem to be regulars in the state tournaments. They're the defending Class 2A champions. They're back for the 17th consecutive year. And they're now within one trip of tying state record holder Fort Dodge if they can get back next year and make it 18 straight. And a state record 35th trip overall to the state volleyball tournament. Western Christian has reached the semifinals 16 straight seasons, and their 15 state titles rank second only to Dubuque Wallert's 18. In fact, Western Christian has reached the state championship match 15 of the last 16 years, winning 10 of those. Senior Ashton Verbeek leads the 2A state qualifying field in kills and blocks. She was a member of last year's 2A all-tournament team. She's the daughter of Coach Tammy Verbeek, and she also helped lead the Wolfpack to the 2A state basketball championship last winter, and she's signed to play basketball at Nebraska. Coach Tammy Verbeek is this year's recipient of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Golden Plaque of Distinction Award, as she collected her 800th career victory with the Wolfpack this year. She has 818 wins as a coach entering this semifinal matchup. Amazing. You know what's even more amazing? Only 112 career losses. So actually, let me rephrase that. She has 885 career wins against 112 losses. 818 of those wins are here at Western Christian. The Wolfpack swept Iowa City Regina to get to the semifinals, 25-10, 25-20, and 25-12. Verbeek with 20 kills in that match. Jesse DeJager, another senior, had 15 kills. So those two combined for a big 1-2 punch, 35 kills. The Wolfpack are 38-6 on the season, champions of the Lakes Conference. The Spartans of Grundy Center are 37-6, champions in the NICL West Conference, which, by the way, they have absolutely dominated the NICL West, as they've won the conference 9 straight years and 15 of the last 17, and they're making their second straight trip to the state tournament. Let's go courtside for opening ceremonies.
Let's first of all meet the non-starters with the visitors from Grundy Center. Number 2, Claire Burley. Number 4, Jessica Ayers. Number 5, Anna Stahl. Number 6, Lauren Wakeman. Number 7, Leslie Homeister. Number 11, Randy Brown. Number 16, Abby Heyman. Number 17, Emily Arick. Assistant coaches, Heather Gutnack, Danielle Schmidt, and Allison Steinmeier. Now here are your starters for the Grundy Center Spartans. Number 1, Henry Lurie. Number 3, Brooke Flater. Number 8, Sydney Matthews. Number 9, Kylie Willis. Number 12, Haley Wallace. And number 18, Emmy Crock. Your libero, number 15, Kaya Lurie. Head coach for Grundy Center, Lori Willis. Now here are your non-starters for the home team from Western Christian. Number 3, Madison Bile. Number 4, Corey DeYoung. Number 5, McKenna Koima. Number 6, Avery Van Clay. Number 8, Kayla Zavenberger. Number 11, Abby Postma. Number 12, Emma Golker. And number 14, McKay Van Tol. Your assistant coaches, Mindy DeJager and Kayla Portman. Now here are your starters for the Western Christian Wolfpack. Number 0, Jessie DeJager. Number Number 2, Olivia Granstra. Number 7, Madison Hoffman. Number 9, Tori Winia. Number 10, Chandler Skemper. And number 13, Ashton Yergi. Your libero, number 1, Emma Bausma. Your head coach for the Wolfpack, Tammy Verbeek. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here are your officials for this 2A semifinal. Our first referee, Gene Ellis. Our second referee, Zeke Ellis. Our line judges, Keith Hartgrave and Nikki O'Keefe. And now, over to court 1.
All right, so there's your opening ceremony introductions here on court number 2 for this 2A semifinal between Western Christian and Grundy Center. Man, what a dynasty by Western Christian. Just absolutely mind-boggling what they have done under Coach Tammy Verbeek. Crazy. 17 straight trips to state. 35 overall. 16 straight trips to the state semifinals. 15 state titles. They've reached the state championship match 15 of the last 16 years and won 10 of those. Tell me that's not crazy. Tell me that's not domination and that's not dynasty when it comes to high school volleyball anywhere in the country. But absolutely, they own the U.S. Cellular Center this time of year, the Western Christian Wolfpack. Can Grundy Center stop that dynasty today? They're going to have their work cut out for them. They definitely have talent. But it is not going to be easy, to say the least. Glad you've decided to join us here on CISN.TV, the Central Iowa Sports Network, along with my producer, Peter Tarpey. My name is Jamie Brockman. It's been a fabulous 3 days here at the U.S. Cellular Center as we brought you a live video coverage of every single match that's been played from the get-go through the end of today. And again, a reminder that tomorrow will be championship day. All 5 champions will be crowned tomorrow. And all of those championship matches will be televised on Iowa Public Television if you want to watch the championships tomorrow. Better yet, if you have an opportunity, come here to the U.S. Cellular Center. It is a beautiful arena since they've renovated it about 5 or 6 years ago. It is top-notch, and they treat you like royalty here. The volleyball action has been awesome. It's been a true pleasure to be here this week, bringing you the action on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. Again, big thanks to everybody at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union for opening the doors for us and allowing us in. And also to everybody, staff and everybody here at the U.S. Cellular Center as well. Let's take a look at our starters, and they are brought to you by Buena Vista University. For the Spartans of Grundy Center, 5'7" senior Landry Luring, 6' junior Brooke Flater. She had 12 kills in the quarterfinal win. 5'4" junior Sydney Matthews. 5'10" junior Kylie Willis. She had 13 kills. 5'8" junior Haley Wallace. She had 11 kills. 5'6" sophomore Kaya Luring. And 5'11" sophomore Emmy Cratchit. They are coached by Lori Willis in her 3rd year at Grundy Center. 91 wins, 2 state tournament appearances. For the Wolfpack of Western Christian, 6'1", I mean, listen to this size and, wow, in this experience. 6'1" senior Jessie DeJager, 5'6" junior Emma Bosema, 5'7" sophomore Olivia Granstra, 5'8" junior Madison Hoffman, 5'9" sophomore Tori Winia, 5'8" junior Chandler Schemper, and 6'2" senior power player senior Ashton Verbeek. Coached by Tammy Verbeek, 885 career wins, only 112 career losses, 18 state tournament appearances as a head coach, 19 years at Western Christian, 22 overall, 818 wins at Western Christian, including 10 state titles. All right, are you ready? Here we go. We've seen some upsets, some almost upsets today. Anything can happen. That's why you play. See if Grundy Center can find a way to do what not many people can, and that is stop the Wolfpack of Western Christian. Western Christian has 3 losses to Nebraska teams. And their other losses during the season came to Valley, who's a state tournament team, going to the 5A championship. Unity Christian, who was a tournament team. Sergeant Bluff Luton, who's a tournament team. They defeated Hartley Melvin Sunborn, Boyden Hull, and Central Lyon in the regional tournament. And then Iowa City Regina in the quarterfinals to get to this semifinal. And Western Christian scores the first point, 1-0. Wolfpack lead. They serve. Left side set for Grundy Center. Easy tap up over the block. Over to the left side for Western Christian. Returnable by Grundy Center. They look to the corner, but they send it long. Emmy Croct sent that one long. Serve down the line from Western Christian. Little trickery dumping it over on the second hit. Not fooled. Verbeek at the net, taps it over. Got a couple taps on it, but nobody can retrieve it for Grundy Center. 3-0 start for the Wolfpack. Grundy Center. Can't put it down, dug up. Pushed over cross court, diving dig attempt made, but can't. And that's Madison Hoffman with the kill for the Wolfpack. Four nothing, Western Christian. Quick start, set number 1. Cracked, blocked at the net, but out of bounds, and Grundy Center gets on the board. 4-1, Western Christian. You have to score points on the Wolfpack every chance you get. You can't afford to give up any momentum or runs. Almost a kill there by Verbeek. Nice diving dig made by the Spartans. Back to Verbeek, tips it up over the top, drops it in the middle. Ashton Verbeek, the 6'2 senior. 506 kills coming into the tournament. She added 20 in the quarterfinals. 5-1 Wolfpack lead. Down the line on the serve. Right side, cross court spike dug up. Wolfpack in the maroon, return, and another kill from the left side. Haley Wallace tried to dig it up but couldn't. Madison Hoffman with the kill, her second. 6-1 Western Christian. Left side, into the net, 4 hits on the Spartans. Didn't clear the net, 4 hits. 7-1 Western Christian out to a fiery start. Grundy Center takes timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back here on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream of a better tomorrow, of a smarter way to do business or live, of perseverance and progress. We inspire it in others. We challenge the conventional, reimagine what it means to be better, and then dare ourselves to make it great. This is Iowa, and here, we don't just dream, we make history.
Welcome back, everybody, to the U.S. Cellular Center. Jamie Brockman with you on CASN.TV and the Mid-American Energy Iowa High School Girls Sports Network. Red hot start by the number 1 seeded Wolfpack. 7-1 over Grundy Center. Actually, number 2 seed Western Christian. Dyke New Hartford is the number 1 seed. And I tell you what, if they both get to the finals like they should, it's going to be one heck of a championship game tomorrow, late afternoon at 4 o'clock between Dyke New Hartford and Western Christian, should they both get there. 7-2 Western Christian, and look at that. Didn't waste much time getting that one down to the floor. Chandler Schemper with the kill. So if they both get to the finals, it'll be the first meeting this season between Western Christian and Dyke New Hartford. Ace serve, Madison Huffman. 9-2 Western Christian. Overpass on the serve. Verbeek tried to slam it down, couldn't. Right back at her. She tries to put it down again. Doug in the back row. Couple nice digs there, and there's a kill by Grundy Center on the left side. That's Haley Wallace with the kill. Couple nice digs there on Ashton Verbeek, though. 9-3 Wolfpack. Right side. Dug up, back to Western Christian. Verbeek with the tip and the kill. Ashton Verbeek, and now she's going to take a breather on the bench in the rotation. Let's see if Grundy Center can make a run with Verbeek on the bench. 10-3. Spartans need a run right here. Right side. Return from the 10-foot line. Dug up and returned by Western Christian. Nobody will chase it down in the deep backcourt for Grundy Center. Another point for the Wolfpack, 11-3. That was Jessie DeJager on the kill, the 6'1 senior. She had 274 kills coming into the tournament. 15 more in the quarterfinal round. And there's one dropped in by Grundy Center. 11-4. Haley Wallace to serve. Spike and kill from the right side this time for Western Christian. They just come at you from all angles. That's Jessie DeJager again. Her second. 12-4 Wolfpack. Grundy Center, not a great set. Tried to recover but couldn't, into the net. Not the set they were looking for there. 13-4 Wolfpack. Can't afford mistakes when you're playing a team like Western Christian. You got to be on your game. A serve, no return. The initial serve reception, not a great one, right at the hips, and they couldn't dig it up. 14-4 Western Christian. And that one goes long. Grundy Center smartly jumps out of the way and lets it go long. Side out to the Spartans, 14-5 Wolfpack. Brooke Flater now into the front row, number 3 for Grundy Center. Serve trickles up, rolls over the net. Didn't catch Western Christian off guard though. They hammer it down off the block on the left side. Corey DeYoung in the lineup, number 4, 6-foot senior got that kill. 15-5. Western Christian racking up the points quickly. Bullet serve right down to the floor. Somehow retrieved by Grundy Center. Here's the Wolfpack tapping it up over the top. Dug up, back at the Wolfpack, and right back down by DeJager. Her third kill on the cherry pick, and we've got a timeout, Grundy Center. 16-5. Western Christian rolling in set number 1.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
We're back in the U.S. Cellular Center, Class 2A semifinals. Jamie Brockman with you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. All Western Christian in this first set. 16-5. Grundy Center right now trying to shake out the cobwebs and figure out what they ran into here. Western Christian to serve out of the timeout, into the net. Service error, side out, back to the Spartans. 16-6. Here's the serve by Grundy Center. Picked up by Western Christian, back set to the right side. Tap over, dug up. Spartans can't rebound after a miss hit on the second hit. couldn't recover. 17-6, Wolfpack. Into serve now, Emma Busema, 5'6" junior. 35 aces on the season. Okay, but again, not sure what's going on here for sure. Serve was made, point was given. Now the officials are conferring. They took the point off the board. They're going to replay. They're going to replay the point. So here we go. Bausma serves. Grundy center sets it to the middle. And nice heavy hit there by Emmy Croxett. Emmy Croc, 5'11" sophomore. 17-7. And the serve is long by the Spartans. A lot of errors by the Spartans in this first set. You can't afford to give points to Western Christian. 18-7. Wolfpack lead off the top of the net. Picked up. Here's Croc again. Blocked back at him. Verbeek back in that front row making her presence known. 19-7. Verbeek, 506 kills, 124 blocks entering the state tournament. And they spike into the block. And it comes off the arm out of bounds. It'll be a kill for Haley Wallace. So Western Christian, defending champions, Class 2A in volleyball and basketball. Wouldn't be a bit surprised if they repeat in both this year. There's a spike by Verbeek, blocked back by Grundy center. Returned by the Wolfpack. Quick set to the middle. Trying to catch him off guard. They push it to the back, dug up. Over to the left side. Dug by Grundy center. Quick set again in the middle. Quick recovery to dig it up by Western Christian. And then look at the punch there by Ashton Verbeek. Literally, it looked like she just knuckled it back into the corner. 20-8, like a punching bag. Wolfpack still cruising, 20-8 in set one. There's Croc on the right side, down the line, gets the kill. That is her third.
Substitution, number 2, Claire Verley. Right team, Amy Croc, serving.
Claire Verley back into the front row. Here's the return by Verbeek, just tips it up and over. The return coming from Grundy center. Initially dug back row, recovered and returned by the Wolfpack. Dug by Croc. Left side attack again for the Spartans. Off the block of Verbeek, dug up. Verbeek tips it up over the top. Nice diving dig from the back row. Tipped over the block again. Western Christian sets it to Verbeek. Off the block, dug. Still going. Left side. Can't push it through the block. Back at the Spartans. This time they get it to go. Great battle there, and Kylie Willis ends up with the kill. 20-10. Emmy Crott to serve. Back row return. Picked up by Grundy center. Quick set. Willis can't put it down. And Western Christian well from the right side. That is Olivia Granstra, the 5'7" sophomore with the kill. Her second. 21-10 Western Christian. Set over to the left side. They're looking to Willis. And we got a net violation on the Spartans. 22-10. And that serve goes long. 22-11. Dyke New Hartford showing their power on the other court. They lead 23-12 in the other 2A semifinal. So your top 2 seeds looking very strong right now. There's a tip just over the top. Dug up. Back row return, but it goes wide by a Crott. 23-11 Western Christian. Granstra to serve. Return into the back corner, and it's in that corner by Kylie Willis. Nice. 23-12. Set point on court 1 for Dyke New Hartford, leading 24-12 over Council Bluffs St. Albert. Set, spike, block. Back to the Wolfpack. Tipped over, back to the Spartans. Quick set. And that one won't go down. Nice recovery by the Wolfpack defense. Return by Grundy Center. Western Christian through the block, dug up. Grundy Center keeps it alive. They return. Here come the Wolfpack. Blocked back at him, and it drops in on the Wolfpack. Nice, strong net play there by Grundy Center. 23-13. Set 1 goes to Dyke New Hartford over on court 1. Western Christian in trouble. Landry luring, that one just cleared the net. She tipped it back to the middle of the Western Christian defense, and nobody could pick it up. 23-14, Western Christian unable to put this one away yet in set 1. Timeout, Wolfpack. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me.
Because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology.
They work around our hectic schedules. They're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows.
Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology. Our focus is your good health.
23-14, number 2 seed Western Christian leading over Grundy Center. It was all Western Christian until just recently. Grundy Center able to find a little energy and keep this first set alive. Dyke New Hartford won the first set over Council Bluffs St. Albert's over on court 1. They are getting ready to start set number 2. Cherry pick opportunity there at the net for Brooke Flater. But the point goes to Western Christian. It's now set point for the Wolfpack. Set point, Western Christian. 24-14. Wolfpack serve. Quick set. And getting it down is Brooke Flater. Grundy Center stays alive. 24-15, Spartans to serve. Back set to the right side. Blocked by the Spartans. 24-16. Grundy Center refusing to go down here in this first set. They've held off back-to-back set points by the Wolfpack. Here's the push. Nice dig. Can they retrieve it? Yes, they do. Back and over. Nice job, Grundy Center Spartans defense. Wolfpack with the spike and the kill. And that will end the first set. DeJager puts it in to set number 1. 25-16 is the score in favor of the Western Christian Wolfpack. Stick around. We've got a second set coming up. We'll take a break and we'll be right back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
Iowa pig farmers care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities. Where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success. Where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow.
All right, welcome back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. Jamie Brockman with you here on CISN TV. Peter Tarpey, my producer. Western Christian takes set one, 25-16 over Grundy Center. But credit the Spartans, they didn't go down easy. They could have laid down, but they fought and fought. And eventually they held off, I think, 3 set points by Western Christian before the Wolfpack were able to end it. Well, in between sets here, we're going to visit with Lisa Brinkmeyer. Lisa is the assistant director at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and in charge of pretty much everything here at the state volleyball tournament. Lisa, good to see you again. I know it's been a busy but exciting week.
It has been a busy week, but a very fun one. This is the culmination of all of our work during the year. So for me, it kind of is like graduation day. I watch my kids get raised through the years, and then they get to graduate. So the week of state tournament is a very exciting one for us.
It's been a great state tournament so far. A lot of great action. And, boy, I tell you, how about Class 3A this afternoon?
Yes.
Both semifinals going 5 sets. Sioux Center coming back to win 3 straight. Kemper getting eliminated. Wow.
Yeah, it was very exciting. And we love it when semifinals, when there's 5-set matches, you know those teams are evenly matched. And even though we had some 3 sets at our semifinals, those are still competitive matches, and it's just exciting for us to watch the teams go from each round and advance on, and especially when you have a little bit of new blood involved in it. It's just very exciting for the teams and the communities.
We're talking with Lisa Brinkmeyer. She's the assistant director at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union and tournament director here at the state volleyball tournament. Lisa, tell me what all goes into putting together this state volleyball tournament. I'm sure when you leave tomorrow, preps start for next year already.
Yep, we're already thinking about next year. Well, really the biggest thing that goes in with the state tournament is obviously like the regional pairings. It's a very small portion of what we do, but it's probably the most visible. So that's getting the teams ready to go to state is probably the biggest and the first step. Obviously securing the venue. Cedar Rapids rolls out the red carpet for us, which we love. A lot of people will say, hey, why do you go all the way over to Eastern Iowa to have your state tournament? And my first question usually is, have you been there? Because they usually ask that if they have not been here, and seeing the venue and what a great place it is to watch volleyball. So the court, the setup, everything we've got is really one of the things we work hard to secure early on. And then obviously our staff, and then it takes a big crew of people behind the scenes to pull this off. And not just with our staff, but with the venue here and a bunch of volunteers and the bench crew, officials. So there's a lot that goes into it, but it's so worth all the work you put into it when you watch girls like this play.
And you mentioned the tournament being held in Cedar Rapids, Eastern Iowa. Most tournaments, of course, are held in Des Moines, kind of a central location. However, Eastern Iowa, very strong in volleyball. There's a lot of that area of the state that's here playing.
Yep, it is a short drive for a lot of them. We think about the perennial powerhouses, the Northwest Iowa, Western Christian, Unity, Sioux Center, a lot of those guys, Galen, come back year after year, and we know it's a big drive, and we appreciate it. Bishop Heelan and Sergeant Bluff Luton were 10 miles apart, or 10 minutes apart, or actually 6 miles apart, and drove all the way over here to play each other. But the nice thing about that is we did separate them out so they weren't in the same region, because we felt they were quality teams that needed to get here. So they didn't complain that they had to drive across state to play at the state tournament, thankfully.
Absolutely. Well, Lisa, tell me about the pink. I know a lot of pink being seen this week.
Yes, pink and black are our colors. Every school has their color, and we've got ours. Each year we are kind of at the mercy of Sport Court, what court they're going to send for us to use. A few years ago, they sent us pink and black, and we had rave reviews for it. The only way to secure pink and black every year was to purchase the court. Thankfully, this year, a good partner of ours, Fairway, came on as a court sponsor and allowed us to purchase these 2 courts, so we'll have these every year for the girls.
Beautiful. One other thing, this happened a few years ago, but adding the 5th class.
Yes.
How much of an impact has that made on the competition and the state tournaments?
Well, it has obviously added 8 more teams that come to the state tournament. What the 5-class system did was we're trying to do is close the gap on the enrollment. So Class 1A, narrowing the largest school to the smallest school, all those gaps through each class. So what it allowed is some of those border schools that are smaller than some of the larger schools in that class, broke them out into a different class and allowed them to be a little more competitive. I don't think it inhibited the talent that we had at the state tournament. It only enhanced it because it brought 8 more great teams.
Well, and we've seen a couple teams bump up a class and still get back here.
Absolutely. Yeah, Dyke New Hartford last year was 3A. They're what we call a border team. Each year they're so close to going up and down, so they do bounce back and forth like they are this year now back in Class 2A. So it is kind of exciting. You get some new blood in there. For Dyke to compete in the 3A was something different. They hadn't done it. Now they're back down in 2A, which is where they're familiar with. So
without breaking it down completely in numbers and everything, can you explain a little bit the classifications and how they work? Because, a lot of people look at this and say, like, well, a team like Western Christian, the dominance they have in basketball and volleyball, why not bump them up a class? But it's not that simple.
Yep.
It doesn't go by athletic success.
The classifications are based on the BEDS number, which is put out by the Department of Ed. And the BEDS numbers are the previous year's enrollment numbers for grades 9 through 11. So we look at last year. Obviously, the classification this year is based on the numbers from last year. And that's why it varies sometimes. You have a school that merges and they'll say, oh, you know what, they joined. Why didn't they bump up a class? Well, actually, it's still from last year's numbers. So it is a little different. But, yeah, there's different things that you look at. I mean, in a discussion that we had not that long ago was, well, why don't you just look at classifications of the number of girls in the school rather than the total number of students? And we kind of looked at each other and said, well, this is a Department of Ed thing that we come from. So there's all sorts of different things, and we're constantly looking at it because we want to make the opportunity for the Iowa girl the best it could ever be.
Absolutely. Well, you guys do a tremendous job putting tournaments on like this, letting the girls come into the big arenas and be treated like royalty and show their athletic abilities. Tremendous what your organization does and the opportunities you give these girls. So kudos to you and the whole staff for that. Thanks for letting us in this week, and we'll see you here in a few short months at Des Moines for basketball.
Yes. Well, thanks for what you guys have done, too. I know we've heard lots of positive feedback for people that aren't able to get over to Cedar Rapids to watch the matches, so we appreciate you as well.
Perfect. Our pleasure. Thanks for coming up, Lisa. All right, that's Lisa Brinkmeyer. Again, she is the assistant director at the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union, and basically, the organizer, if you will, of volleyball in the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. So thanks to Lisa. She's a busy, busy girl this week. All right, so you've been watching the action as Lisa and I were talking, and it's pretty close early going here in set number 2. In fact, Grundy Center hanging on to an 8-7 lead, and now make it, they're going to call a touch there. They're going to call a touch, so it's 8-8. So 8-8. Wolfpack to serve, and right down to the floor, ace serve. There was no chance to retrieve that one. Amazing serve there by Olivia Granstra. 23 aces entering the tournament. 9-8. Wolfpack back on top. They won the first set 25-16. Spike by Grundy Center. Initial dig and then retrieved and returned by Western Christian. A free ball opportunity here for the Spartans. And they put it down with Kylie Willis, the 5'10 junior in the middle. 9-9. Grundy Center to serve, hanging with the Wolfpack here in set number 2. 9-9. Back set right side. Blocked back to the Wolfpack. Try it again, blocked again. Back-to-back blocks up front by the Grundy Center defense on the left side of that net. And then the Spartans able to find a hole in the back defense of Western Christian. 10-9 Spartans. Here's the Spartan serve. Western Christian sets it left side, this time through the block, but dug up. Back over to the Wolfpack. Set it left side and long. 11-9. Spartans adding to their lead here over Western Christian in set 2. The serve down the line. Picked up, set left side, tapped up over the initial block, right back at Western Christian. And this time it rolls down her hand and into the net. Another point, Grundy Center, 12-9. Timeout, Wolfpack. Timeout, Western Christian, 12-9. Grundy Center looking strong in set number 2. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Right back here at the U.S. Cellular Center, Jamie Brockman with you on CISN.TV, Central Iowa Sports Network. Thanks for joining us. Grundy Center trying to send a statement here in the second set. They lead Western Christian 12-9. First meeting this season between these two schools. Western Christian out of the timeout. Left side attack. Dug up. Left side now for Grundy Center. Off the block. Can't be dug in the back. 13-9. Spartans continue their run. Willis to serve. Over to the left side again. Off the block. And all the way back into the curtain. Can't be retrieved. And Western Christian puts a stop to the Grundy Center run. 13-10, side out to the Wolfpack. Grundy Center setting up the attack. Left side, up over the block, dug up. Left side for Western Christian, blocked back at the Wolfpack, pushed over. Grundy Center recovers and picks it up. They return. Western Christian. Up over the top. No dig as that one sails out of bounds. Kylie Willis can't dig the tap by Jessie DeJager. 13-11. Verbeek is on the bench. And Western Christian taking advantage. Whistle and point Grundy Center. Point Western Christian, I should say. Cross court spike, looking at that back corner. Can't hit it just long. 14-12. Spartans clinging to a 2-point lead here in set number 2. Western Christian leading 1-0. Back to the left side again for the Wolfpack. Dug back row by Grundy Center. Back into play and returns. Western Christian to the middle. And it's long. Jessie DeJager, a little too much fuel on that one. 15-12. Spartans. Left side, pushes over, finds the opening over on the right side, left side rather, of Grundy Center's defense. 15-13, here comes Verbeek back into the front row. Won't be long and her presence will be felt. 15-13, Grundy Center. Here they set it to Verbeek. She's dug up. Grundy Center returns and nobody can dig it. Right down the middle. With a little fire behind that one, Willis gets the kill. Her third. 16-13. Grundy Center hanging on to a 3-point lead in set number 2. Western Christian, they set to Verbeek left side. She dumps it over and gets the kill. So hard to defend Verbeek. She's got so much power. You expect something to come at you fast and hard. And then she'll just, every once in a while, just tip it right over. 16-14. Grundy Center hanging on to the lead. Left side attack, and it's down. Haley Wallace, her 5th kill for the Spartans. 17-14, Grundy Center. And they serve in the net. Service error gives the point to the Wolfpack. There you see Coach Tammy Verbeek up from the bench trying to fire up her team. Back set, right side, down the line, and that's a kill for Emmy Croct. Little extra on that one. 18-15, Croct with her 5th kill. Here's Verbeek pushing it over. Quick set, and we got a double hit call. Double hit on the set. Violation against the Spartans, 18-16. Verbeek now back to the bench. Ready center. Returns, here's Western Christian right at the net, tips it up, rolls it off the fingertips of the blockers, and gets the kill. Jessie DeJager. Serve off the tip of the net, drops in on the Spartans. And Western Christian has tied it up now 18-18. Ace serve, timeout Grundy Center. 18 all here in set number 2. We'll be right back on CISN.
Great price, great selection, great experience. That's what people expect today. What isn't expected is how hard we work after the sale to keep your business. Hard work, honesty, integrity, discipline, trust, character. These core values are why we grow every year and why we continue to acquire more dealerships. Experience the Schottenkirk way of doing business and come visit our new Ford dealership in Indianola. Great price.
Western Christian right back in this second set, 18-18. Grundy Center takes the timeout. Trying to hang with the powerful Wolfpack here in the second set. Western Christian won the first set, 25-16.
After the timeout, we're tied at 18, set 2.
Grundy Center trying to avoid going down 2-0. And we've got a double hit call on the set again for Grundy Center. Point to the Wolfpack, 19-18. Quick set, hard spike right off the chest, but dug up and returned by Western Christian. Quick set again, this time tipped up over top of the block, but dug. Now left side, Western Christian. And that one will go long. Side out to the Spartans, we're tied again, 19-19. Well, they got the initial serve reception, but nobody got there for a second hit. 20-19. Grundy Center back on top. See if Western Christian slams the door here or if Grundy Center can put together a run and win this second set. There's the dig, the set, and the spike, and it's down for Grundy Center. Landry Luring, the 5'7" senior, 21-19. Set left side, and there's the kill for Jessie DeJager again. Her 9th kill in this match. (21-20). Wolfpack serve. Quick set. Dug up. Left side again, DeJager. Pushes it over. After it was blocked back at him. Again, DeJager there to tap it over. Grundy Center this time up over the top, but nope, rolled back into the net. 21 all. Granstra to serve. The sophomore. Oh! Wow, that serve was coming right at Haley Wallace, and miscommunication. Kyla Luring decides to dive and take a shot at it. Neither got it. Should have been Wallace's ball. 22-21. Well, that cost Grundy Center. We'll see. Spartans return. Wolfpack setting up. DeJager is dug up. And then a cherry pick opportunity as the ball just clears the net enough for DeJager to hammer it down. 23-21. Wolfpack back in control. Timeout, Spartans. We'll take one as well. We'll be right back.
Iowa Pig Farmers Care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
And we're back. Set number 2. Western Christian was on their heels. Grundy Center couldn't close it out. Western Christian now back on top, 23-21. Looking to go up 2-0. Granstra to serve it again out of the timeout. Pushed over by Grundy Center. Wolfpack setting up. DeJager tips it up over the block and drops it in the middle. 24-21. Western Christian set point now for the Wolfpack in set 2. Grundy Center trying to stay alive in this second set. Here's Western Christian. That one goes long. No touch. Or was there? Yeah, okay. Apparently there was. 25-21 is the score. 25-21. I don't think the Grundy Center fans like that call. Looked like it went long to me, but not the call. 25-21, and the Wolfpack lead 2-0 in this best-of-5 2A semifinal over Grundy Center. We'll take a break. We'll be back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
I don't know, just the opportunities I've had, the people I've met, I couldn't have imagined a better college experience. The professor gets to know you really quickly. I know that people know who I am and that they care about me. With the opportunities I have here, I'm going to be able to succeed. Now I just feel like I can do anything.
This is Iowa. And here, we don't just dream, we make history by nearly doubling our clean energy as part of our 100% renewable vision. With this, our energy costs will remain some of the lowest in the nation. We'll create new jobs and boost economic growth. Our air will be cleaner, our state stronger, and together, we'll advance this country's energy future forever. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Iowa Pig Farmers Care. Learn more at iowapork.org.
Our roots are here in the middle of America, where humble beginnings can grow into great opportunities, where hard work and high standards are the key ingredients to success, where honesty and integrity matter. We're proud of our roots, proud to be a part of a community that shares our values, and grateful to our customers for giving us the opportunity to grow. Back for set number 3 here at the U.S. Cellular Center in this 2A semifinal.
Western Christian leading 2-0, 25-16 and 25-21. Grundy Center had their chance there in that second set, but could not put the Wolfpack away. And now, kind of funny that the Western Christian team, their nickname is the Wolfpack, because when they're up 2-0 at the state tournament, they can smell blood. Well, yeah, you're right. My producer, Peter Tarpey, pointing out what just happened in Class 3A semis, where both semis, the teams were up 2-0 and lost 3-2. So it can happen. Here we go. All I'm saying is the Wolfpack can smell blood when they're up 2-0 at the state tournament. Yeah, absolutely. All right, 1-0. Quick start there for Grundy Center. They get the first point of set 3. Dyke New Hartford is leading 2-0 on court 1, by the way, and dominating set 3. They lead 17-3 over Council Bluffs St. Albert's. Another point for Grundy Center. They lead 2-0. And Western Christian thought it was going to go long. They let it sail, but no, it drops in. Ace serve Spartans, 3-0. Must win third set here for Grundy Center. Otherwise, Western Christian will sweep their way to the state championship match for the 16th time in the last 17 years. 4-0, another ace by Grundy Center. And that time into the net. Great run, though, to start set 3 by Grundy Center. Now they need a quick side out, get the ball back. 4-1, down the line. Great serve by Western Christian. And trouble. That'll be a point Spartans. They'll get that side out and get the ball right back. That'll be credited to Haley Wallace. 5-1. Left side attack. Dug up right off the floor by Grundy Center. They return. Here's Verbeek. Off the block, dug up by the Spartans. Right side, Crott. Blocked back at him. Over into the bench. Nobody can get there. And a point off the block for Western Christian. 5-2 Grundy Center. Dyke New Hartford leads 20-4 in set 3. They've got a 2-0 lead, looking for the sweep over Council Bluffs St. Albert. And that one goes outside the antenna. Point Western Christian, 5-3. Wolfpack to serve. Set way over to the left side. And hammering it through is Kylie Willis, the 5'10 junior. Her 4th kill of the match. Emmy Crott to serve. Verbeek back in the front row, tips it up and over. And Ashton Verbeek gets the kill, and then a quick exit to the bench in the rotation. Tell you what, as often as Verbeek is in and out, for her to have 506 kills on the season shows you how productive she is. Well, you might be right. Peter says maybe they're resting her a little bit for tomorrow. Could be, I don't know, but 7-4. Point. Haley Wallace on the kill, and now she goes back to serve. Tip up over the top. Return by Grundy Center, almost trouble for Western Christian. Diving dig made, now they push it over from the back row. Battle at the net. Grundy Center can't retrieve and clear it. 7-5. Point goes to Western Christian. Granstra to serve. Here's the set. Spike back to Grundy Center. Over top of the Western Christian block. Dug up. Wolfpack. Blocked back at him. Kylie Willis was there to slam the door at the net. 8-5. Grundy Center holding a 3-point lead, and Dyke New Hartford just swept their way to tomorrow's Class 2A championship. No surprise, the number 1 seed, probably the best overall team in this entire tournament, all 5 classes combined. Dyke New Hartford is that good. They just swept Council Bluffs St. Albert's, and they will now play the winner of this one in the 2A championship tomorrow. And if it is Western Christian, wow, I can't wait to see that one. Nice run down there by Grundy Center to get a return. Attack at the net by Western Christian, and off the block, Jesse DeJager gets the kill. DeJager, 274 kills on the season coming into the tournament. She had 15 in the quarterfinals yesterday. I think she has 12 already, if I'm reading that right on the scoreboard. Point to the Wolfpack. 9-7. Grundy Center still leading it by 2. Here's the set, back row attack, and Grundy Center puts it down from the back. That was Claire Verley with the kill, the 5'9" sophomore. Now she exits the lineup. 10-7, Spartans with a 3-point lead. Set number 3, trying to avoid being swept by the powerful Western Christian Wolfpack. Back row attack again, look at the corner. Just a little long. Just long. Very close. Point Wolfpack, 10-8, Grundy Center. Quick set left side, blocked back at him by the Wolfpack. And point Western Christian. Brooke Flater tried to spike left side, blocked back at him. Wolfpack within 1 now, 10-9. Grundy Center returns a free ball. Back set off the slide, Verbeek. Got a running start, but still dug up. Left side now, Grundy Center. And they drop it in the back line for the kill. Landry Luring. 11-9, Spartans back on top by 2. Right side for the Wolfpack, dug up. Returned by Wallace. Now Verbeek. Dug up. Back to Verbeek again in the middle. She'll tip it up and over the block this time. Left side, Wallace. And that one goes long. And now they call the touch. Now you see Coach Verbeek doesn't agree with it. She's got her arms out questioning the floor official. Now the line judge going to come over and have a chat with the head official. Coach Verbeek pleading her case. I thought there was a touch, but from where we are at, above the court, it is difficult to see sometimes. And the call will stand. Touched by Western Christian, point Grundy Center. Coach Verbeek, not happy to say the least. (12-9) Grundy Center. That was a key point right there. Let's see if the Spartans can take advantage. Into the net by Western Christian. Tried to fool the Spartans and catch them off on the back of their heels there, but into the net. 13-9 Spartans. Tipped over by Grundy Center, or by Western Christian rather. Now Verbeek took advantage of an overpass and put it down in the back row. 13-10. Credit Grundy Center. You know, Western Christian dominated set one, 25-16. Grundy Center was right there with a chance to win the second set before they dropped it 25-21, and they're staying pretty even with them here in the second set. Ace serve, or the third set rather. Ace set by Western Christian, 13-11. Still a 2-point Grundy Center lead. Quick set, Crott dug up. Returned by Western Christian, quick set, and that one sails long by Flater. Point Wolfpack, 13-12. Here's the Wolfpack serve. Into the net. Service error gives the side out and point to Grundy Center. 14-12 Spartans. Back set, Verbeek on the slide. That time she puts it down. Ashton Verbeek. 11 kills in the match for Verbeek. 14-13, Wolfpack are within one. Cherry pick opportunity and taking advantage is Verbeek. Ties it up, 14 all in set number 3. Dyke New Hartford already into the 2A championship. They swept Council Bluffs St. Albert. They await the winner of this one tomorrow in the 2A title game. Block dug up by Western Christian. There's a dig by Grundy Center. Back row return into the net. Landry luring, never had any arch on that one. Straight into the net from the back row. Timeout Spartans. 15-14, the Wolfpack back on top here in set number 3. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
At Fairway, we have all the ingredients for the perfect Thanksgiving. What you choose to do with them, well, that's up to you. No matter what, or how you are cooking this Thanksgiving, we at Fairway want to wish you a happy and safe holiday season. Fairway, always fresh, always affordable.
Western Christian back on top in set number 3, 15-14. Grundy Center needs to answer back right now. Can't let the Wolfpack get too far in front. Grundy Center regrouping during the timeout. Coach Lori Willis trying to stop this Wolfpack momentum as they have now regained that lead. 15-14 and ace serve. Nobody got there for the second hit. Wasn't a bad reception. They got it up to the front a little low, but nobody reacted. 16-14 Western Christian. Almost trouble again, and it will be another ace. No return for Western Christian. 2 straight out of the timeout by the Wolfpack. They now lead 17-14. Better serve received this time. They will get an attack from the back row by Wallace. Dug up. Verbeek tips it up and over, and nobody can dig it up off the floor. 18-14. 3 straight now for the Wolfpack. 18-14. Set left side. Wallace into the net. Came back at her. 4 hits the call. 4 straight for Western Christian. 19-14 they lead. Score here, I'm sure we'll see another Grundy Center timeout. Quick set. And Willis able to put it down. Kylie Willis. Back into that front row, Claire Verley, the 5'9" sophomore for Grundy Center. Spartans to serve here, down 19-15. After that 4-0 run by Western Christian, and they put that one down. Landry Luring dove at it, but got a little bit of a late jump. Couldn't dig it up. 20-15, Western Christian 5 points away from sweeping their way into the championship to face Dyke New Hartford. Could be one of the best volleyball matches in the entire country tomorrow in the 2A championship, if it is indeed Western Christian and Dyke New Hartford. There's a point by Claire Verley. She just checked in and she gets the kill there. 20-16. Western Christian sets it to the left side, spikes it straight into the net. 20-17. Spartans serve it. Left side again. This time, DeJager able to put it down. No. I guess it went long. Again, I can't see the back line from my vantage point. Must have went long. Yep. All right. So timeout Western Christian as Grundy Center clawing their way back in set 3, 20-18. Wolfpack lead. We'll be right back.
No matter what team you're rooting for, your favorite lineup is always your family. So when you add a new member to your team, you'll want to make sure they're covered with the rest of your loved ones. Woodman Life's Family Term Life Insurance offers protection that changes with your family. The size of your family may grow, but that won't increase your monthly premium, which is great news for you and your growing team. Woodman Life, standing strong for generations.
And we're back. Jamie Brockman with you on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network here on CISN.TV. Producer Peter Tarpey. Western Christian leads it 20-18, but Grundy Center climbing back into this third set. Western Christian looking for the sweep. Wolfpack push it over on the return. Quick set. Willis blocked. Back to Grundy Center. This time they go to the left side. Luring can't get it down. Over top of the block there for DeJager. 14 kills now for DeJager. 21-18 Wolfpack. Granstra to serve. Right down the middle. Left side attack coming. Luring blocked. DeJager doing it offensively and defensively for the Wolfpack. 22-18 Western Christian, 3 points away from yet another berth in the state championship. Overpass, cherry pick, DeJager again. DeJager scoring the last 3 points for the Wolfpack. 2 kills and a block. And timeout Grundy Center, trying to see if there's any way they can find something to stay alive here against the Wolfpack in this third set.
The value of staying active cannot be overlooked in our lives or our young athletes. However, high-intensity workouts come with the risk of injury. If you or your child have sustained a sports injury, Select Physical Therapy in conjunction with Iowa Ortho are here to help with 2 convenient walk-in locations.
From diagnosis through recovery, you'll be put directly into the hands of experts who will evaluate and treat your sports-related injury.
Call us today for an evaluation.
Western Christian making their 16th straight trip to the state semifinals. They have 15 state titles to their credit, second only to Dubuque Wahlert, who has 18. And they're trying to get to the championship match for the 16th time in the last 17 years. They're 2 points away. Grundy Center trying to force a fourth set. Here's DeJager, dug up, blocked that time. Now over to the left side, stuffed again at the net. Nice net play, both sides for Grundy Center. Claire Verley over there credited with the block. 23-19. Spartan serve. Here's the set. Left side, that's into the antenna. Point, Grundy Center. 23-20. Coach Verbeek trying to fire up her troops on the floor. 23-20. Grundy Center serves. Western Christian tips it up over the block, dug up. Here's the return. Back to Grundy Center. Trying to push it over Flater, but she pushes it straight out of bounds, wide left. And now it's set and match point for the Wolfpack. 24-20, set and match point for Western Christian. Wolfpack serve it right down to the floor. Barely retrieved. Flater blocked back at him. Grundy Center tries it again up over the top for Luring. Western Christian trying to end it right here. They push it. Good dig there. Now Luring dug up. Another opportunity for the Wolfpack. Whistle blows. Point, Grundy Center. Not sure what the call was. Maybe a double hit there on Western Christian. But it keeps the Spartans alive. Still set and match point, though, for Western Christian. No mistakes afforded here for Grundy Center. 24-21. Western Christian, big hit, dug up. Crott, dug up. Western Christian tips up over the top, drops it in the middle. Jesse DeJager with the match winner for Western Christian, 25-21. So Western Christian sweeps their way over Grundy Center into the 2A championship tomorrow. And I'm telling you what, folks, get here if you can. If you can't, set your DVRs or whatever you got to do to Iowa Public Television. You don't want to miss this 2A title match tomorrow between Dyke New Hartford, the number 1 seed, 49-3, and the number 2 seed, Western Christian, 39-6. That's at 4:45 tomorrow afternoon. 4:45 tomorrow afternoon, the Class 2A championship is scheduled, and it'll be live on Iowa Public Television. Dyke New Hartford against Western Christian. 25-16, 25-21, and 25-21, a straight set sweep for the Wolfpack of Western Christian over Grundy Center. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll wrap things up here on the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau's seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa. Why do I look for the seal?
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Miss your hometown clothing store? The one that had it all? Everything to get the work done, all in one place? G&L Clothing is your hometown Iowa store. Stop in and see us, or we're only a click or phone call away. Family owned for nearly a century. G&L Clothing, 1801 Ingersoll, Des Moines.
G&L Clothing, your size, your style, we've got it all.
Well, Coach Tammy Verbeek picks up her 886th career win, her 819th as the coach of Western Christian. The Wolfpack pick up their 39th win of the season, and they go back to the state championship match for the 16th time in the last 17 years. They've won 10 of those. They hope to make it 11 tomorrow afternoon. But I'm telling you what, it is going to be something to watch. Dyke New Hartford and Western Christian for the Class 2A championship. 4:45 start time tomorrow afternoon on Iowa Public Television. Straight set sweep for the Wolfpack, 25-16, 25-21, 25-21. Interesting fact that we were told in between during that last break that the entire coaching staff of Western Christian, not just Coach Tammy Verbeek, but the assistants Mindy DeJager and Kayla Bartman, all played volleyball and won championships at Western Christian. Now they're part of the coaching staff. DeJager, obviously, I'm assuming Jessie is her daughter most likely. Tammy Verbeek, her daughter is Ashton. Just a tremendous dynasty over at Western Christian. And not just volleyball, it's been football, boys basketball, girls basketball, track and field, softball. Amazing, amazing athletics at Western Christian. All right, take nothing away from the Grundy Center Spartans. They came here to state. They eliminated Sydney yesterday in straight sets. And even though they get swept by Western Christian here, they didn't go down easy. 25-16 was the score in the first set. Pretty much dominated by Western Christian. But the next two, Grundy Center was right with them until the end. 25-21 and 25-21. Grundy Center ends their season at 37-7 overall. And they bow out in the semifinals of the Class 2A state volleyball tournament. But only 1, 2, 3 seniors on the entire roster for Grundy Center. And only one this season real playing time, Landry Lurie. So, you know, Flater and Matthews and Willis and Wallace and Luring and Kratt all coming back for the Spartans of Grundy Center. So again, 3-0 sweep for Western Christian. And on to the 2A finals to meet Dyke New Hartford tomorrow afternoon. Again, thanks to our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Thanks to the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Thanks to Peter Tarpey, my producer. My name is Jamie Brockman. Thank you so much for joining us here on CISN TV. You've been watching the Mid-American Energy Iowa Girls High School Sports Network. We'll be back with the final broadcast of the day, the Class 1A semifinals coming up in about 30 minutes.